Minasan, konnichiwa. Nico here from the Road to Japan podcast and Working Title on YouTube. So, it's been like, what, a week or two? No, I guess it's only been a week since I've done a video. I've been really, just stupid busy with a whole bunch of stuff going on, which I'm going to be doing another video about probably sometime tomorrow. Kind of talking about the ins and outs of what's been causing delays. But today is a little different. I'm not really going to be talking about anything. This is actually just an introduction to what's going to follow this little quick vid here. Today was the day, as you can see, I'm a little bit more dressed up. No particular reason, except I did present my first prepared speech in my class. So it wasn't required that we dress up, but I did it more as a joke, because when we were seeing our sample speeches, they had like a before and after. The before was like, here's what this guy needs to improve, and here's what the good version of the speech looks like, with all this other stuff. But one thing that was noticeable is that each time, the before and after, in the after, they always had changed their shirt and dressed in a nice shirt. So I just thought it would be funny if I did something like that myself, instead of just wearing my regular t-shirts and whatnot. So I did bring my camera and my microphone into the classroom, so that's basically what's going to follow, is showing you guys what my prepared speech looks like, and essentially the hopefully quality that resulted from me just ravaging myself. I mean, I was up till probably close to 3 o'clock last night, 3 o'clock in the morning, that is, preparing for this speech, basically practicing it over and over and over again, getting the timing down with my slides and whatnot. And it was not in vain, because I was able to see my grade pretty much shortly after I sat down, and I got full credit for the presentation, which is awesome. That's great. I haven't turned in my outline yet. I'm probably going to do that as this video is uploading, and that's another 15 points or something. So that'll be another, I think, 20% or so of my full grade for this speech. But hopefully that'll also earn close to, if not full credit as well. And then we'll be rocking. Fortunately, I do have another speech that we're doing next week, and thankfully, though, that is going to be a lot easier to prepare. It's more just cobbling together my visual aids and whatnot. And the plan will be to, again, bring my camera in and at least record my speech. I offered to record other students' speeches, not that I would put them on my channel or anything like that, but just for, referential purposes for them, seeing what they need to improve on and whatnot. I mean, that's the whole point of me using my camera. So that's pretty much it. Like I said, I'm going to put the video after this. It's under 5 minutes. Well, just barely under 5 minutes, because that was our time limit. And then that's pretty much going to be it for this particular video. So I guess if you have any questions about it, then you're welcome to write in. This is more just for my own amusement, just to, I don't very often get to show like the kind of work that I'm doing in school. So this is one of those opportunities where I can do that. The only other thing I've really done is the honors credit that I posted on the website. So, hopefully maybe going forward I can try and incorporate more stuff like this. I don't really know this, again, I'm just kind of winging it, of course. But there's more stuff coming down the line. Like I said, it was a pretty crazy week last week, so I'm going to definitely talk about that probably sometime tomorrow. I will make a video about that. And then the plan is to finally get back on the wagon as far as getting proper episodes out. So the plan was going to be that I was going to do one this past weekend. It's Monday for those of you who are keeping track. I was going to do one this past weekend, but I just got so wrapped up in this speech, and I was resting because it was You know, just a crazy ass week. So I'm gonna do the video tomorrow. Hopefully I'll be able to get an episode out next weekend. And I'm also going to do another update with the Erasing My Past segment that I'm doing. Because another big phase is happening this Friday, in which I'm going to finally start getting work done. Well, you can't really see it. Get work done on these puppies right here. So I'll finally start the removal process for the remainder of my tattoos, if all goes well. So I'm going to do a video about that, talking about that phase, and obviously, you know, and of course update on the current state of the other ones that are still, you know, they're mostly healed, but you know, kind of give an update on in regards to those. So anyway, that's pretty much going to do it for this introduction. So following is my informative speech. Take care. Minasan gambate. Imagine you're naked in a frigid environment. Snow may be on the ground or even falling. We may see this as a hazard, something life-threatening. Actually though, your body is warm, possibly even hot. You're not in any actual danger. You're more like our little friend here, very, very relaxed. This macaque monkey is experiencing what many of us have yet to encounter. However, it is very commonplace in what I would like to talk to you about today, the onsens, or hot springs of Japan. Today we'll be covering three main topics: how onsens are created, the cultural aspects of onsen in Japan, and etiquette while enjoying an onsen. Friction caused by tectonic plates cause high amounts of volcanic activity and earthquakes. In particular, the Pacific plate here creates what is commonly known as the Ring of Fire. The eastern shores of Japan resides right along the boundary of two of these plates, and thus has a lot of volcanic activity, which forges this archipelago that is still smaller than the size of California. An article by David Serenowski of the International Journal of Science states that there are over 110 active volcanoes in Japan. And in an article by C. James Dale of CNN Travel, Japan consists of more than 6,800 islands. The water from snow and rainfall create pools or soak into the ground and are heated naturally by the earth. This is how we get our onsens. The total number of onsens in Japan is somewhere over 3,000. Published author Matsuda Tadanori, also known as Professor Onsen, in an article written by Nippon.com, states that bathing in onsens actually prevents aging and is considered to have restorative powers. This is because minerals in the water reverses oxidation in the cells that can cause aging, which have many calling onsen and literal fountain of youth. It is customary to be nude in these hot springs. Only a small hand towel is allowed, which can cause some people to be embarrassed about being naked for one reason or another, although your dignity is only viewed for a matter of seconds, if at all. Often the genders do have separate pools, but some establishments are known to have co-ed bathing. Most onsens will unfortunately forbid people with visible tattoos due to the association of tattoos and Yakuza gangs. While this may be inaccurate, it sadly is still the culture today. However, one way around modesty or tattoos is opting for a private bath in many of the ryokan or onsen hotels, such as the one shown here. Basically, if they can't see you, there is no problem. The common attire worn around the ryokan is the yukata, which looks similar to a kimono, but is lighter and often has fewer layers. Many ryokan will encourage the visitor to wear a provided yukata at their establishment during their stay. It is common to see yukata more often than casual clothing. Finally, here are 7 typical rules of proper etiquette while enjoying an onsen. First, thoroughly wash and rinse yourself before getting into the onsen. Second, do not actually clean yourself inside the soak tub. Third, don't jump in or swim within the soak tub. 4, don't put your hand towel in the bath. Most people typically will put it on top of their head. For those with long hair, it is proper not to actually let it touch the water. Often you will see women with their hair up in a bun. 6, don't speak in a loud voice, and definitely don't yell while in an onsen. This is a place of relaxation, after all. And finally, towel off any excess water before entering the changing room. Most may actually forego the option of rinsing the water because of the mineral properties, but that is completely optional. In conclusion, I hope I was able to inform you about the creation, culture, and etiquette of onsens. I hope you will be inclined to check one out if and when you visit Japan. I know I am.